Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been, I don't know how many months, but it's been a few months since I've uploaded something to my channel. Many reasons for that, but all of them won't do any justice. But I am back with a video today, and hopefully you guys are still here willing to watch. But I just wanted to come and kind of update you guys. If you're new here, hello, welcome. I am Deja. I am a homeschooling mom of 3. If you hear them, the boys are in the loft playing and being crazy. So, and if you're not new here, it's been a while, but life happens. I am crappy at being consistent, so here we are giving this another go for the millionth time. And so today I kind of just wanted to do like an update, also like a end of the year wrap up. If you guys, I don't know what they're doing, if you guys were here in the beginning of our school year, we did start school pretty early during the summer in like June, July-ish. So that would bring our end of the school year being February-ish, maybe a little March if we're taking some days off here and there. But yeah, so we're kind of hitting our end of the year wrap up. So I kind of just wanted to share with you guys things that we kind of actually end up following through with throughout the school year, and maybe some things that didn't work for us. I don't know why they're yelling so crazy. I probably will do a separate video on things that didn't work for us. If you guys are interested in that, just leave it in the comments below that you are, you know, wanting to see what we started with. I mean, you can go to our video of what we bought in the beginning of the school year, and it was a lot of stuff, and I will be quite honest with you, a lot of that stuff didn't work for us, and not in a negative, like it was not good. It just, with King and his autism and trying to get him to focus, it was really hard to find things that were like straight to the point and easy enough, but still challenging enough because he's so advanced in certain subjects. So it was kind of tricky throughout the school year to learn what worked and didn't work for him. But I will just do like our main courses that did work for us, and if you guys want to see what didn't work, again, leave it in the comments below. So I will start with, yes.
You found the camera?
Yeah, I found the camera. I couldn't find it. So with our first subject, we'll do like our family subjects of how we kind of go through our school day. So we do start our school day and do our family subjects together, because I do have 3, and really only one of them is school age. My oldest is 6, and he is currently in 1st grade, doing 1st grade work. So this science book, honestly, we kind of love it. I feel like we've gotten to use it. Yes. You want to show them, okay, your pigeon stuff. That's your newspaper?
Yeah.
Okay. All done?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. You're gonna leave it right here too? Okay, I'm just gonna put it right here. Okay, so we have science. My kids really did enjoy this. We honestly weren't super consistent with it. Like I said, we're at our end of our year and we've only did this much. We just started doing this today. But I really liked it. I felt like it was simple, maybe like not enough in a way, like just one worksheet. I don't know. It worked though. It worked. I mean, maybe I wanted more, but for my kids it worked. They understood it, they remembered and retained a lot of that information, which for me was the most important part of how much of it are they actually retaining. So I did think this was super good. Definitely things that we use to kind of piggyback off of. Like we'll start a subject, say Like this one is where do animals sleep? You learn about their habitat. Different animals have different habitats, and we would kind of do little things based off what we learned in here. So we did like that. Another thing, well, I'll do this one first. Another thing, I'm like borderline of hit or miss for this song school Spanish. I like it. I feel like I don't know how to properly use it maybe. I actually just finished watching a video from another homeschool mama on YouTube that I like to chat with, and her channel is Gathered and Grounded, and she was just raving of how much she loved it and how she used it. I mean, obviously everyone tweaks things to what works for their kids, obviously. So for us, I did go ahead and I have the teacher edition here, which for me, I felt like I don't think I've ever really used it, because it's just showing you the page exactly of how they show it in here. So for us, I really didn't care too much for the teacher's edition, so I don't really keep it like here on my cart because I don't use it. But even for the song school, the discs and the CDs, I don't really use those, which Ashley from Gathered and Grounded said that she found like a resource that like a Spanish speaking teacher actually teaches the lessons, which I don't mind because I do speak Spanish, but I'd also like a DVD player, like a CD player. These are things that I'm like, I have to go and search for to try to provide that. So I kind of just do the worksheets and try to teach them along the way. My favorite thing by far in the whole curriculum, thank you, is the cards. And we have gotten through the cards pretty well. I mean, my kids have memorized all of these so far, and they are color-coded. If you don't have the curriculum, they are color-coded, so this would be like our first level. The next level would go on to the orange, yellow colors, and then you would get to the green cards, and then I think you get to the red cards, which is the last level. And like I said, we weren't super consistent with this all school year, so that would cause our delay. But I tried coming at this curriculum with a different approach for my kids this time, and it's working. Like I said, I definitely focus more on just the cards, and then like the lessons that go along with it, we do work together, and it works. I like how we're using it. Maybe there's a better way to use it, a more efficient way. But for us, I haven't learned that way, so therefore I'm doing what I know and what I'm comfortable with, and they enjoy doing the cards. We do a lot of you get them in English and in Spanish, so I let them, we do a lot of matching with it, just a lot of flashcard work, and so this is all we have left of the blue cards, and then we will be moving on to our yellow cards within like the next week or so. And I think I'll always keep doing those with the kids, even throughout the summer. I'll keep using these because they're enjoying it, they're learning, and I like it. So that was my ramble for song school. Another thing we loved this school year, and I'm pretty sure this is the same Evan Moore. Yeah, this is also Evan Moore, which is his daily reading comprehension books, and I mainly use this for my oldest. If you guys are new here, my oldest is autistic. He is very much advanced in reading and math, but he can read to you, but how much he comprehended of that, I'm not sure. So we do work on these daily, and man, the progress is real. We've gotten about halfway through the book, a little less than halfway through the book. And I mean, he's gotten so much better, because in the beginning I can really see him struggling trying to find, I mean, you only get a paragraph to read, and then you answer the 3 questions and then the bonus one in the bottom. But I mean, he was struggling with this in the beginning, and now I give it to him as an independent work, and I give him a sheet and I make him read by himself, answer the questions by himself, and then I go back and check it. Okay, you want to show them again? Okay, that's your newspaper?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's that. Are you guys playing Pac-Man out there? Can you tell King to lower the volume? Close the door, please. Thank you. So I did purchase the student book and the teacher's book. Again, I don't feel the need to have a teacher's book. I don't even use it. It's not up here on my daily things that I use. It's like put away on the in their drawer somewhere. So I don't even use it. I literally just use this because eventually I just want this to be independent work for him, which is our goal, is to be able to get him to do independent work. Because with 2 other kids, it's like super helpful if you have at least one who can do independent work. So on to our main subjects. Now, I had filmed our beginning of our school year, what we would be using, curriculum video months ago, and we did stick to that. We started off with Good and the Beautiful, and we are still here with the Good and the Beautiful. But will I be using it next year? No. Many reasons why, none of them against the curriculum itself. Like, my son enjoys this. I just find myself as the teacher skipping a lot of the stuff because I know it's just not gonna sit with him. Like, there's beautiful things about this book, and everyone, I think, could vouch how beautiful and colorful the artwork and the layout of the book is. I do enjoy it, but things like this, my 6-year-old who's autistic, who also has a comprehension problem, this isn't gonna work. I mean, me reading to him is like a whole nother subject. He pays no attention when he's being read to. So things like this and like lots of art things, we kind of skipped over because it just wasn't gonna sit well you know, doing these things or listening to these very long what seems long for him stories, but overall, I mean, we get the work done. He mostly can do it by himself. I also feel like a lot of it is pretty easy for him. So this is the level 1, the newer version of the book, and so we've gotten everything done. We literally just have maybe like 20 lessons. Let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, we literally have 20. How many lessons are there? 20. Oh yeah, so we have about like 22 lessons left. So like I said, by the end of February we should be done with our school year. And I enjoyed this. I think he enjoyed it. I just feel like I could find something else that we won't be skipping a lot of our pages. Go ahead, you can sit down and do that if you want to. Just sit over here so you don't knock over my camera. So yeah, I enjoyed this. He enjoyed it. Even like the testing, when they get their assessments, I felt was really easy. I mean, he would just do it, and I'm like, do I grade you? Because does this really even count? And then there are things that he struggles with. Yes.
I need this.
Here you go.
No, that's fine.
What? This is your pencil. It has the grip. Oh, you want this one? This one?
No.
Which one do you want? The big one?
No.
What?
This one.
The marker? No, you don't get a marker. Here.
But I don't need that.
Well, you don't need a marker.
I need a marker.
No. You do paper and pencil. You don't use marker to do schoolwork. I mean, overall, the curriculum is great. It was just a lot of fluff. So for me, and also for him, really, I think having less does more for him. So yeah, I think we will be trying a new curriculum this year. I have already purchased one, which I'll be filming a video to after, but yes. So overall, we did enjoy The Good and the Beautiful. We are currently at lesson 98. There's only 120 lessons, so that shows you we are almost through that curriculum. And then the same thing with the math. I did print out the math. I didn't buy the math curriculum book. But even the same thing, I mean, you know, we've done all of this. We only have this much left. I think we're a little behind in math. So we probably have about closer to 30 more lessons. So we've already finished all of that, and then we have that much left. Again, math was really good for him. Certain things like this, like there wasn't much for him to do hands-on, and he is very much a hands-on learner. So for me to have to read all of this to him was like a drag for me as much as it was for him. So yeah, I think we will be trying something else next year. But overall, I did enjoy The Good and the Beautiful. This is what we stuck with. It worked for first grade. It worked for our first year of homeschooling. I actually watched, I think it might have been Ashley also from Gathered and Grounded, and she kind of gave the same explanation of like, when you're first starting homeschooling, you want open and go because the thought of homeschooling is super overwhelming. So to have something that's like just open, one book, you do it together, read it together, write it together. So it may work for the beginning, but I feel definitely a lot more comfortable. I know what I want to do for him, if that makes sense. So yeah, we did go ahead and purchase also another math curriculum for next school year, and I will share that in another video. But yeah, I think The Good and Beautiful is great for if you're starting out and you really want open and go, because it very much is open and go. The lessons are short, simple. If you have a kid who doesn't have like all these comprehension things, I think the stories and the overall objective of what they're teaching is great. I love it. I really don't have much complaints. Like I said, we did it, it works. I just want something that suits my son a little better, because like I said, he does have some hurdles that we do go through on our school day. And I do have my younger one who's here. He just turned 4 last week, so he does preschool work. Well, I mean, he's technically in preschool, but we do kindergarten and a little bit of first grade work. And again, I have the older version of the Good and the Beautiful kindergarten math. I mean, we didn't start this till like a few months ago, so here we are, and that's how much we have to do. Again, I don't really press him to do anything. He is only in preschool doing kindergarten work, so he's already doing all right. And this was, what was this, math? And then for reading for him, I do use the Abeka, which these were things that you would see in our first video of what we would be using for my first grader when we first started our school year. But this was way too easy, so I passed it on to my 4-year-old, and he does that pretty easy as well. And I think that's pretty much it for like our main topics. I'm really just glad to be back into the YouTube space, being back of just being motivated to be hands-on with my kids again. I mean, I'm always hands-on, but sticking to a homeschool routine is really tough. Especially with my oldest, we have speech therapy, physical therapy, occupational therapy. We're like always doing things, so sometimes I get overwhelmed and I do need to step back from everything. But I really want to keep sharing things with you guys, especially like with my oldest and having a son with autism, homeschooling. I think that it would be really helpful to have more, not influence, but like more of a vision for other people to see, because I know when I'm looking, I barely see other parents in the same situation. And I'm sure there's many out there, but no one's putting it on a video and sharing these moments. So that's what I really would love to do for you guys. And of course, I still have my other two who are along with our journey, and they are a handful themselves. So I enjoy sharing with you guys, and I look forward to putting out more videos for you guys next school year. So I am excited, and thank you guys for watching. I enjoy being back in the space of homeschooling moms and seeing other YouTubers. It's fun, and I can't wait to put more videos. I hope you guys subscribe, like the video if you found it helpful at all, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.